Welcome to your last practice with me. This week we have an introduction to Kundalini Yoga. Kundalini Yoga is just a little bit different from the other types of yoga we practiced. I'll talk about it more when you review the lecture material, but we're doing a Kriya. There are 6 pieces to the class. We'll follow those today. And the Kriya is a set of exercises, sometimes including breath work and meditations and mantra that are guiding us on a path towards a specific purpose or goal. Today's Kriya is called the Surat, Shabd, spelled S-U-R-A-T, S-H-A-B-D, Kriya. And that Kriya means awakening inner thunder. So the idea is that we're awakening the whole body in breath and mind and heart, from inside out, from root to crown, okay? You'll hear me talk about moving energy up the spine. We talk about that. The Kundalini energy sits at the base of the spine, the lower lumbar spine, and we awaken it and move the energy upward, okay? You notice I have a hat on. They generally ask in Kundalini Yoga that you keep your head covered for some of the exercises because we do that work. The other piece I want to talk about is the root lock, which I've mentioned it before. The root lock is the muscles in the pelvic floor where you're seated on the mat or your chair. You pull those muscles up. It's a little pressure valve. You lift up and hold, okay? The second item is breath of fire. So breath of fire we did in the Zoom meditation together, and it's that pumping of the belly. With the mouth closed and you're blowing out the nose. So we'll do that a little, okay? Let's do the first part of this Kriya, or exercise for the practice. The 6 pieces are this. Number 1, we tune in, and we tune into the golden chain of teachings. The mantra we use is Om Namo Gurudev Namo, and it's asking that we call in all of creativity, all of creative consciousness to connect us with the teachers before us, allow us to be a part of the chain, and may we bring it forth. The second piece is we warm up. That can be physical exercises or breath work or meditations. Then we do the Kriya. Then we do a meditation or we do deep relaxation, you can choose. And then you either do a meditation or you do that before the deep relaxation. And then we close the practice with the long time sun, and I'll speak that. And then we say one final thing, which is Satnam. And Satnam means truth is my name. In Sanskrit, the word Satya means truth. So Satnam is truth is my identity, truth is who I am. So let's sit nice and tall here. Okay, feel your body and your breath. This practice might be a little unusual, so I ask that you just be open. I will be timing all of our exercises today to keep us very precise and in alignment with the Kriya. Okay, let's bring the palms together. Give them a nice big rub. And then bring them to the heart. Feel all the warmth you've created. Take a nice big breath in. And let the breath go. The eyes can be opened or closed. And we'll take another breath in, and I will speak the mantra 3 times. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Calling in the creative consciousness. Let's all take a breath together. Inhale. Now suspend the breath in your upper thoracic, upper chest up to your throat, and then apply that root lock from the pelvic floor. Pull it up. Hold there and visualize energy in your body swirling up your spine. Visualize it. Now exhale, release both the breath and the lock. Good. And then reach the arms up. We'll start with the breath of fire. Arms are lifted, but take your shoulders and drop them away from your ears. And I'm going to do 1 minute of that breath of fire. So do what you can. Here we go. That probably seemed like a very long time. Take a nice big breath in. Now suspend the breath and again apply the root lock. Pull the muscles of the pelvic floor upward. Visualize all the energy moving up your spine. And then release and come to rest. And just sit for a moment. I'm hoping you feel some tingling, some movement of energy. That was our first warm-up exercise. Let's bring the hands either to the knees or the front of the shins. We're going to circle the rib cage. Okay, your eyes can be opened or closed, and maybe you draw the focus to that space between the eyebrows, right here, the Ajna chakra, the third eye space. Next time you come forward, switch directions, go in the other direction. Just warming up the spine, the hips, the sits bones. You're just doing your best. Good, enjoy the body, enjoy the breath. Let's take a few more here. Come back to center, sit up nice and tall. Take a big breath in. Now suspend the breath again and apply that lock one more time. Release the body, release the breath, sit. Give your shoulders a few rolls. So the next thing we're going to do is come to lie on our back. And we'll stretch both legs out and we'll do alternate leg lifts to warm up the legs. So come to lie on your back, please. And then you're going to lift one leg at a time. And if you need to bend the knees, that's totally okay. Bend the knees, especially as we get waking up. Let's just do a few more sets here to wake the body. Nice, easy breath. And then bring both legs up to the sky. Here we go. Take a nice full breath. Stretch your arms away from you. Stretch. As you exhale, hug the knees gently into the chest. Give them a nice little hug. Rock from side to side. Come back to your backs, put the feet flat on the mat with the knees bent, and just take a moment to look at your knees. You want them about hip width apart, and let's take a few bridge poses here. So inhale, you'll lift the hips gently. Exhale, lower the hips down. And your gaze is straight to the sky, so you protect the neck. And just take it at your own pace. Up and down. Up. Waking up the quadriceps, the hamstrings, the glute muscles. Let's do 10 more. And I have a little treat for you next. But we're totally present right here and now. Lift the hips up. If it feels good, walk your hands underneath you, walk your shoulders, get a little more lift, take a nice big breath, really plant the feet firmly into the floor. Come slowly back down, take the shoulders off from underneath you. Good. Hug the knees into the chest, rock a few times forward and back. Let's come up to stand. Are you ready to play? Here we go. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to run. If you need to march, you can march, and we're going to punch. Go, go, go. Wake up the body, wake. So you can bring your knees real high. I'm still recovering from a little surgery, so I'm gonna keep them low. But you do what feels good for you. Go for it, come on. We've got 30 seconds. Run and punch, get out any stress. Wake up the whole body. Don't you feel good? 15 seconds, you all. Push and run and punch. Or march and punch, you can be right here. 10, 9. Okay, take a breath. Come to mountain pose. Feel your feet. Feel your heartbeat. Let's take one more warm up. This is archer pose. So it's actually warrior 2. Your front heel is pretty much in alignment with your back arch, okay? Your feet are about 3 feet wide. Your front toes are pointed directly to the side, and your back foot is angled so that your knee and your toes are in the same line. We're gonna come and bend the knee, but with archer pose, it's like a bow and arrow. So reach around, make a fist with your forward hand, pull back. Now, focus your gaze past the fingers on this forward hand. Bend deeper down to the best of your ability. Focus, let's breathe 5 long, slow, deep breaths. That back elbow is really lifted. You are strong and focused. Good, release the arms straight back. Straighten the legs. Take your front foot, turn the toes forward. Turn your opposite leg, toes directly out to the side. And then bring that front foot a little at an angle so your knee and your toes are in the same line. Bend the second side knee. Warrior 2 or Virabhadrasana 2. And then reach around, make a fist. Pull back, elbows lifted. Fingers strong, look over the front hand now, the new front hand. Let's breathe 5 long, slow, deep breaths. Breathing 2, hold there. Extend the back arm, straighten both legs, turn the toes in, just to help nurture the body and neutralize. Let's fold forward, get a nice little stretch here. Feel free to bend your knees as little or as much as you need to do so. And then slowly come back to the mat. So that was the warm-up, okay? We have 10 postures in this Kriya. We're gonna do each of them for 1 minute, that's it. Normally we do it for 3 or more minutes. So this first posture is a chair squat. It is very funny, so just do your best, okay? So you come into a little squat. I'm gonna turn sideways. You bring your hands underneath you and around to your palms, and instead of dropping the head, we want the head to be lengthy up. You're looking forward. So if this is too deep, you can be here, okay? You tuck the belly button into the back of the spine. You're in a little squat. If it helps to put your hands on your shins, go there. I'm gonna count our time right now, 1 minute. Keep the head lifted. Breathe long, slow, deep breaths. Think about really lengthening the back of the hamstrings from the ischial tuberosity to the back of the knee. Breathe here, nice and strong, do your best. Again, you can go deeper. Focus and breathe. Connect the body, the mind, and the breath. Nice and smooth. We're so close. You can do it. How about 10 seconds right here? Breathe and focus. Take a big breath, okay? Now this might be hard. Those pelvic floor muscles, pull them in. Hold the breath for just a moment. and then release, and feel free to take a fold. You can shake out the legs, you can wiggle them, and then come back to a seat. Okay, feel free to give the legs a shake. You can give them a little pat. Our second posture is called wide leg life nerve stretch. So everyone's wide leg will be different. You're gonna open the legs, hands either to the shins or the thighs. Maybe the thumbs grab the big toes. We're gonna inhale to center, and then as you exhale, you're going to the side. Inhale, center, exhale, second side, okay? Let it be a moving meditation. Focus just on your body, just on the breath. 1 minute, let's go. Keep focusing and breathing. Tune in. You're halfway there. Keep going for 5 more seconds right here. Let's come back to center. Now inhale, sit up really tall, suspend the breath, apply the root lock from your pelvic floor, hold right there. Focus at the brow point or maybe at the crown of the head. Exhale, release. If you'd like, you can shake out the legs. Please return to easy pose. We're going to do seated cat-cow or a spinal flex. 1 minute. So just to give you a little piece of information, the last posture we normally do 108 times on each side. So we just did a fraction of that. Hands to the front of the front shin. Inhale forward, exhale back. 1 minute, let's go. Eyes are open or closed, whatever you prefer. Bring your focus either to that brow point or to the crown of the head. Go as slow as you need, as fast as you like. Keep going. You're doing really excellent. We're over halfway, okay? Feel the body, the breath, the energy, 10 seconds. Let your whole body awaken here. Sit up really tall. Take a nice full breath in. Now suspend and again, pull the root lock from the pelvic floor. If it's new for you, you're just practicing, tuning into that, those muscles. Let it all go. Excellent. Please sit, breathe, feel. Let's bring the fingertips up to the shoulders. You've got the 4 fingers in front, your thumbs are in back. We're inhaling left, exhaling right. Eyes are open or closed. You go as fast or as slow as you need to. We've got 1 minute, let's begin. Waking up now the upper torso, the thoracic cage. If you have scoliosis, you're going to be very gentle and listen to your body. We're breathing and moving with the breath. Almost there, you all. Just keep breathing and moving. We've got 15 seconds. Let your head move with the shoulders. That will help you to keep from getting dizzy. 3, 2, 1. Let's come back to center. Lift the elbows. Take a nice big breath. Suspend the breath and apply that root lock again. Release, exhale, sit. Very quietly. We are doing the bear grip next, and the bear grip is excellent to help us with focus, with discipline, with moving through obstacles, okay? So the left hand is going to be right from the heart, turn forward. The right hand is going to face you. We're going to cross the 4 fingers as a hook. Take our 2 thumbs and cross the thumbs over the pinkies. Place that right in front of your heart, okay? The breath is long, slow, and deep, and we're pulling the arms like they're in a tug of war. The eyes are opened or closed. We've got 1 minute. Here we go. You're just breathing and focusing. Keep breathing. Tune into your power, your energy, your life, your heart. Notice when you feel like the heart is locked up or closed. And see if you can send the awareness and intention of opening the heart. We are halfway through. You're doing really good. Hang in there. Keep the body tall. Keep the focus. The mind will want to wander. Bring it right back to this very moment. Now let's take a big breath and even more, give yourself the tug of war, okay? You've inhaled. Now exhale, and as you exhale this time, pull up the root lock like a pressure valve. So you've exhaled the breath, you've pulled the lock, you're pressing the arms in a big tug of war. Release. Give yourself a little stretch, open up the chest. Maybe take a side stretch. And then sit for a brief moment. We've got the same arm variation, the same mudra, but above our head. It's just above the interior fontanelle where the sutures meet of the skull. So again, left hand is out, right hand is in. Hook the 4 fingers, cross the thumbs over the pinkies. Tug of war, eyes opened or closed. Breath long, slow, and deep. Here we go. Visualize this time all your energy moving down or moving upward from the bottom of your spine to the crown of the head, to the hands above the head. Like a rocket ship. Visualize it. You're taking off. Tune in. We're halfway there. Keep breathing and keep the tug of war. And visualize your own personal rocket ship lifting you up and up and up. Take a big breath in. So again, lots of tug of war here, so strong. Exhale your breath, but pull the root lock again. Think about making a pressure valve, a pressure cooker. You're cooking up all your energy, and then let it go. Bring the arms up, give them a good shake. Shake your body, shake it out. Shake, 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 shake. Shake everything out and then sit. Get really quiet, feel the difference. Feel what you feel. We're almost through with the Kriya. Let's turn. I'm going to turn to face sideways. You're going to extend your legs out. We have a posture called body drops. Kind of funky, right? So we're gonna lift up and drop. And if you can lift up your feet, that's fine too. So you're lifting and dropping. And just go with that, lift and drop. Lift and drop. There you go. Lift the bottom up, drop it down. Now, if you live in an apartment building and you have people under you, be gentle, right? Especially if it's early in the morning or late at night. We don't want them to wonder what you're doing. Or you can invite them to come join you at least. We only have a few more, okay? Good, 3 more, 2 more, and 1. Good, sit up tall, reach up. Take a big breath. As you exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Feel free to bend your knees a little or a lot, and just take a little easy fold. Just a gentle fold. It doesn't matter how far you go, you're just neutralizing the body, that's it. We've just got a couple more postures, let's come up. If you remember, the second posture we did in the Kriya was the wide leg life nerve. We're gonna do that again, but this time we're only gonna go 30 seconds. We won't go a full minute. So we're inhaling center, exhaling to the side. Here we go. Just follow your breath. Just a couple more. Let's come back to center. Inhale. Exhale, release. Feel free to shake out your legs. Our second to the last posture in the Kriya. We're coming to our belly. If you remember bow pose and breath of fire, we're going to put them together. So let's roll to the belly. Now, if this is too much to grab your feet, right? You can grab one foot. If you can't grab any, you can just reach the arms. If that's too much, just go here. If that's too much, go here. Okay? If that's too much, here. So we're right here, breath of fire. We're going to get our little clock to finish strong. Here we go. I'll do different variations for those that need it. You're here. Ten seconds, you can do it. Come on, join us. Last 10 seconds. Now find your highest place. Take a big breath. Lift the body. Focus the energy. Suspend the breath. And then release. Come to rest. Feel free to wiggle the hips on the floor. Rest on one ear, take a breath here. Enjoy the body relaxing. Let's push back to child's pose, you all. Give the spine a nice little break. Return to seated. The very last piece of this Kriya is a meditation. So just come to sit quietly, eyes opened or closed, find a comfortable seat for you, and just allow yourself to focus on the vastness of you, the vastness of the universe, the beauty of the gift of life. Even with all of our confusion, our chaos, inner and outer turmoil, just focus on the vastness and the beauty of life. You can stay right here. You can sit up on a couch or in a chair, where you can come to lie on your back for final rest. As long as you would like, I'll just say set an alarm. If you think you might fall asleep, I'm going to close our practice today in this semester. It has been such an honor to share with you. Please know I'm here for you from this point forward anytime. Okay, you just reach out. To close a Kriya in Kundalini, we say this. May the long-time sun shine upon you. May all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. And once more, reminding each of you and reminding myself that truth is our identity. Sat Nam.